Hi guys, I got a new chipper, and this is a combination video because I got a sponsor. We're gonna test it out on this project and see how well it works. This is an 18 horsepower DR chipper, 5.5 inch capacity. There's a highway axle, so it has larger wheels and a proper ball hitch here and a adjustable chute. So that's really cool. They don't even make one this configuration, this size with this chute right now. I don't know why. It's got electric start, 18 horsepower, Briggs & Stratton engine. You can see down in there. Quite the opening. I got this used for $550. It did need a little bit of attention, and we'll kind of see some of that in the video. I sharpened the blade, I adjusted the anvil at the bottom of the chute there, and not included in any of the video except for this portion, the pulley that is behind here was that way too far by about 1/4 inch. So I took the taper collar off, cleaned it all up, and moved it back and reassembled it. And I did use this impact driver for anything that required impacting on this machine. And let me tell you, it was fast and it worked. I have no qualms about recommending this. And the knife needs sharpened because it looks like it was last done with a bench grinder. This knife is pretty chowdered up. So this is the flat side. And you should never sharpen anything on this edge. And you can see right there that it's been sharpened. This side should be perfectly flat. So while, not even really sharp, that is dull. Let's go sharpen it. Down in here there's an anvil, which is the fixed part of the chipping operation. I suspect it's dull and out of alignment, so let's get in there and fix it too. Okay, here we are looking into the mouth of the chipper. Now, I've already removed the knife, so this is not terribly dangerous. And you can see there's a bar right there. So I imagine that will need adjusted. I have wire wheeled this. After it came out of the bath, there was still a bunch of gunk that was stuck on it. And I tried sanding this face, but it was just taking forever. So we're going straight to the grinder. We're going to try to grind off all that. The prescribed angle for this is 40 degrees. I had already started here. There, we can see right there. I had just started a little bit. So let's keep going. This is a Tormek Super Grind 2000. Okay, I cheated a little bit. I did use my large belt sander. It's a 6x48 Delta. To kind of face this, you can see that it has a little bit of a grain now to it. But there's still, I'm done sharpening. I'm gonna call it quits here. There's still a few little nicks out of it, but I don't want to, keep going for hours and hours. I'll get those nicks out as I keep going, or as I sharpen this regularly. We can see the other side here. It's reaching all the way to the edge, so that's good. And it is a 40-degree angle, which is what the manual says. Always good practice on chipper blades. Here's the mount for the blade, is to clean it out with an angle, well, a wire brush of some sort. Of course, a dental pick helps a lot too. Whenever using this type of screw with an Allen head, the Allen head is not what you use to apply torque. You just hold the bolt steady with the Allen head and you use the nut. You torque the nut. Now the instructions say 1/16 inch gap, so I'm just gonna eyeball that. And of course, as it spins, the actual knife here, the pocket that it's in is machined at an angle, so it has to be the right distance as the very tip of the knife comes around. Oh wow, this is a little bit annoying. It doesn't slide smooth, and as soon as you move things around, it all goes cattywampus. Hopefully as I tighten it, it doesn't move to the other side again. That's good there, that's good there, okay. All right, let's try it out on some lug nuts. Yep. Yep. Okay. Now we'll try this one. Now, can this one tighten it too much that the other one cannot loosen it? Nope. And just because these batteries are used, let's try them after switching. Okay, perfect. Also, if you're using tools like this, also, if you have, oh geez. Okay, that's one negative to this one. I can't get it off sometimes. Let go. It's kind of dumb. You have to press it down. Luckily, I found this bit of string trimmer line in my drive here. Okay. Also, if you get a set like this, always write which side is down. You can guess why I have written that after multiple mistakes. This is a 1/2 inch impact driver compatible with Makita batteries. It costs considerably less than an actual Makita impact driver, and as far as I can tell, it's pretty darn near the exact same thing as my other Makita impact driver. This is an XWT11. They do not make this model anymore, but we can clearly see the inspiration and ancestry of this impact driver is exactly or darn near the same as the actual Makita, but it's $100 less than a comparable impact driver nowadays. I guess maybe one difference is I just now noticed this. The motor on the back side here is a little bit longer than here. I don't know that that's really a deal breaker though for $100. All right, I do recommend this. It's a pretty good tool. And also I'll have a pinned comment at the top with additional information about how you can get this. Now we can see how it operates. This is a few days later. The machine is cold. as for the chipper, oh yeah, it did come with this rake too. It works okay. I think the only two complaints I would have. First, there's a slipper clutch on the engine, so a centripetal, I don't remember which one. So when the engine RPM gets up, friction weights fling out and make the pulley go. I don't really like that. I wish it was just a normal belt tension. The other thing I don't like is the chute opening here is kind of rectangular, and it's kind of hard to see on video, but on the side there, it's kind of more straight in than the side walls of the chute itself. Maybe more pronounced on that side. There, we can see that straight wall. I kind of wish it was angled more, because these real scraggly oak branches, they don't want to feed in very easily. So this is kind of a stopgap machine between a homeowner machine and a power feed machine. So maybe this would be like an estate machine. You could classify it as that. It is a light commercial unit. I wouldn't want to be using this continuously all day, but if you're just picking up dead limbs around your property, which is actually the intended use of this in my case, it'd probably work great, because dead limbs don't have all the leaves, and they're probably not going to be all scraggly. At least the limbs that I deal with, they're maple limbs, which are generally quite straight. I was just over here at my house where I have oak trees, and the other property where I'm going to put this is all maples. Oh, and I forgot, if you were so inclined, you could reattach some brake lights, but the previous owner said he took them off because they kept getting destroyed by trees and branches while driving through the woods. And that's all I have to say about why you can't even see the chipper now. Jeez. And that's all I have to say about that. I hope that my editing was coherent. I wasn't quite sure how to incorporate, like, I kind of hate review videos. Not hate. I don't like doing review videos where I just test something. I want it to be used and show like a genuine use case scenario for something. And I didn't want to do just a drill video. I didn't want to do just a chipper video, because they're so intertwined, and I don't like doing duplicate video content either. Like, yeah, I could do a drill video and I could do a chipper video, 2 separate videos, but I wanted it to be kind of a cohesive thing. Just not sure that my editing of this scenario was the smoothest. Let me know. I'll see you guys around. Goodbye. Have a good day.